Welcome back, ladies and gents. I'm still in Sargo, and I haven't fully recovered, and I've still got some troops that I want to get rid of. So we're going to go into the garrison. I want to drop in the peasant, the militia, into there. And then I'm going to jump out. Also, I changed the medic over to Patrick, the infantry leader. He's the newest guy right here. Patrick, the party leader, I meant to say. Just came and joined us. And we also, you can see here, he just came. I don't know if it was in the last video. He probably was, because he's already was able to give him his everything that he needs to be legendary, and this legendary reinforced cavalry kite shield. He's got all good equipment here. All right, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump out. I'm going to look at these parties. And I'm going to see this guy's got a peasant we don't want. We don't want these militias. We got beat up really hard in the last battle, so that's why I want to get these people out of here and man them with people that I want. We've got an opportunity to do that for the moment, and that's what I want to do. I don't want the caravan master. Let's give you, for now, we'll give you wildlings, so you don't recruit when we go in. I don't want you recruiting when we go back into the town. Militia. Useless. Yeah, we're not down south, so it's not like I have to take anything I can get my hands on. Essentially, we're back home.
I'm yours to come.
Yes, you are, Samantha. Peasants. Oops, I don't know what that G5 key does on my keyboard. I keep hitting it by... As I've said, when I first got this new keyboard, there's a row of buttons on the far left of the keyboard from top to bottom. I'm just not used to having a keyboard with buttons on the left-hand side from top to bottom like that. And I keep hitting the wrong button. Let's see here. Doesn't look like you have any militia that I saw. It doesn't look like you have any caravan guards. So we just give you one wildling. And last but not least, Idris.
I'm yours.
I don't know where they got these Empire peasants from. Although I suppose it's possible. I don't know. Let's see. I don't know where they come from. Prisoners, obviously from somewhere. All right, now I just realized that I forgot to look at the bowmen from the previous two characters. So let's do that. Make sure we do that with Idris, and then go back and do Samantha and Utrecht. All right, so you need 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's go back and look at Samantha. We don't want the subpar bowman. Okay. I'll give you a Fien Champ. And then Utrecht. Yeah, you don't have any subpar archers. All right. Now let's jump back in here. Go to the keep, go to the garrison, and give these Militia, peasants. We want that to be in there. Now, what do I want to do here? I've got 200... Well, before I do that, let me dump the troops I don't want, which is all this garbage. You know, I would keep that Azrai footman. Nah, we're too close. We're too close to... notice how he's yellow here because Azrai's color is yellow. But when I put him in my party, my color is green. He turns green. Okay. I don't know if anyone's noticed that before, but just thought I'd point that out. All right. Let's go here. Up here you go. Up here you go. I want you just to go ahead and... we're going to put you 3 in there and you 1 in there because I only want 200. Excuse me. That's not what I wanted. Scratch that. Go back to the garrison. This is what I wanted to do. 3 and 1. And in fact, yeah, we're going to put all of you in there. I only want 3 of these. So we've got 200 of the good troops. I will put you in there because I don't want you. Then I have a lot to recruit. And there's not going to be any recruitable troops in here for me. I need to go stuff this garrison with recruitable troops so that I'll have a steady supply of them. But for now, we're good. 54, 53, 53, 55. I don't even know if we sold. Let's look and see if... Well, do I have prisoners? I do have prisoners, so let's ransom them off. No nobles. We'll take that 27 grand. And they should have... I must have sold because they typically have over 100K. Yeah, I did sell. Absolutely. Let's see what kind of melting we can do, if any. Row the crap. Yep, I did melt with row. All right, let's wait 1 day because we're trying to get some experience, some medical experience for Patrick. He's doing well. Matter of fact, was that him that just got an upgrade? Yes, it was. And tactics of all things. I would have thought. By the way, Patrick, the party leader. 5, 6, 7. Max. Then we want 4, 5, 6, 7. Because we want you to hold as many as you possibly can. And we don't want you having to constantly recruit. So try to save as many as you can in combat. 4, 5, 6. 5, 6. That looks like that's going to do it. And then I want some athletic skill. We want one-handed up there. Obviously, we want to have horse. We want to have this. And you can already get the virile perk. And I think we're going to give you that third one in leadership. And then a couple in smithing. Want to at least be able to make steel. Okay, so 3, and for your troops, I think I'll give you that, and then 1 more here. Nah, scratch that. We'll go ahead and give you all here. And then your upgrade is going to be loose formations or tight formations. Obviously, what do you think? What do I use more than anything else? Tight formations. Shield wall. And Richard is very close to upgrading. So we'll wait till morning, and Mazadon was taken. That was quick. Oh, who do we want to go to? Ideally, it doesn't matter because none of these are Sturgeon. Is that Patrick already with an upgrade for medicine? Probably the 25 upgrade. Yep, and we want it to be the 30 recovery lost hit points after every battle. All right, there's the rooster. So I can see Epicrotea is being pounded still. Let's go into the smithy. Go to... I want to go to Patrick. He's going to be all the way at the end, I think, even though I moved him. We'll get him some skill points here. Not very many, but he got up to 23. And then we'll go back to Ro, because Ro is our full-time crafter now. Every opportunity we have to get her little experience, we want to do so. Although I could get both of them some more experience if I went the other route. Let's craft a one-handed sword and get that 250 difficulty. This is Ridged Western. This is the Jeweled, and this is the Turquoise Pommel. Turquoise Pommel. Oh, we don't have... Okay, scratch that. It was a good thought. Good thought. I mean, we are in Sargo, and I could get the material to do that. But instead, I'll just continue melting this down. And then we will use... I think that's all the good material. Yep. So let's sell this to get it out of the way. I think there's 54 should be enough. And then we'll go back into the smithy because I want to use these people. Steelmaker 3. I want to... First, we're going to go to fine steel. Just make as much fine steel as we can on the first pass. With everybody that can do that. You can... 14. You should be able to do one. No, you're not a refiner. Nope. Here we go. Steelmaker 3. To Archie, 200. Very good. And we're out of... All right, so we'll go back and use Manny for this. He cannot refine the good stuff. So we'll use him for that. And then we'll use... who else doesn't have Steelmaker 3? I can't remember if Melissa... Looks like everybody's got... I cannot remember if Melissa is... All right, Ashley. Let me look at Melissa, because I don't remember if she was married in the family or she's one of my kids. Where are you, Melissa? Melissa the infantry. Okay, Alvar is your father. Okay, so you married into the family. So you don't have a whole lot of room to grow. Let's go ahead and do this while I'm out. Archie the archer got that 200. Really, I'm just getting him skill points. He's not going to be a smith. All right, so I guess we will go with Sheila. Oh, man, I don't really want to do that. I do want to use someone that's going to benefit. I'll just use you. I just need more charcoal before I continue. And then we'll look for 3. Roman Smith. We don't want to use him. He'll be kicking the bucket soon. We will use you. After this, after Rogan is done here, we're going to start on Thamaskene. Now, I do have some Thamaskene in the stash, but I have used a lot of it. So I'm going to take this opportunity to get some more and get some skill points. We've got a lot of people that can make it. And again, we're going to run out of charcoal. So let's go back to... Well, we're just going to have to use Sheila to make charcoal. I didn't notice that was highlighted. It was kind of throwing me there for a moment. Not used to seeing all of this being blacked out. And we're going to have another run of charcoal with Zany. She's only up to 30. All right, now let's go back to getting... I said Zanny. I must have been using a Kayla by accident. Anyway, let's get some more of this built. All right, that should do it. Now we're going to go back to fine steel. 100 Damascus is a lot. If you haven't done a lot of crafting, 100 is a lot. So once I hit 100, I'll call it there, and then we'll press on and do our recruiting. We're still really just recovering. I'm going to go ahead and do all of this and finish him out. Then I'll drop all this stuff in the stash. All right, let's go to the keep and the stash and put this stuff away. Wrought iron, iron, steel, fine steel, and Damascus. All right, so we don't have any that we get from here out, as I have been doing, is just going to be from melting. I'm just making sure I don't need to put anything else in the stash. And while I'm here, I'm not going to find anything better than 740. Yeah. Okay. Let's look at, well, let's get this out of the way first. Matt got 150. So we're going to give you, we can give you vigor or control, and either one will put you at 10. So I think I'm going to go with control. That way we'll get this up as much as possible. And plus you're close to an upgrade. Now, how are we looking as far as, yeah, we still have a lot of recovery to do. So let's go get some troops. What do I need? Infantry, just straight up infantry. All right, we'll go straight to Inveth. Patrick is getting some skill points. In fact, I should make Patrick the scout. Oh, he's the surgeon right now. Well, I'll make him the scout later. Infantry, infantry, infantry. I've got a lot, about 50 infantry I need to grab. We really got our butts handed to us down in the south. At least my recollection is it was the south. I don't know that we had any battles since we've been up north now. Looks like they either got Epicrotia or it was, okay, it was successfully defended. Either way, the siege icon had left. Do I need grapes? No, I'm over 300. I'm good. What about butter and cheese? Cheese is 341 and butter 701. I think I can stop getting butter. I'm just so paranoid about getting butter. We're going to run down here to Dern and come back up to Pin Canuck. Hopefully they don't stuff it with anything. Iam has escaped from Sargo. All right, buddy. We'll take all of these recruits. I'm gonna pick up a bunch of these recruits. I don't really need butter or cheese, but I can't help it. I'll stop. And then I'm gonna run to. We looked at Sargo and we did some changes in the Sargo garrison, but now I want to go to Charis because Charis still has 5,300 a day, and which means that they could potentially have some troops that I want to use. Let's go to Gainseth. And if, you know, I can take these recruits that I'm picking up right now and throw them into Charis, and that will reduce... why did they get troops? Was I not looking and they stuffed Pin Canuck? Let me see. Hold on. 54... They must have stuffed Pin Canuck. And I wasn't paying attention. I'll be a monkey's uncle. I want all of you but the horse and that guy. Let me check something here. I had that alarm for a reason. Just give me 10 seconds here. Oh, maybe a little more than 10 seconds. In the meantime, I can be heading to the next town while I'm checking this. I had a tablet plugged in. It's been charging. And I don't like to keep them... Okay, it's got some more charging to do. All right. We're good. All right. What do we got here? We'll take all of these. Done. And can you stop doing that? And let's look here. Let's head towards Torlied. If I can get it to click. It stopped waiting. That's why. Jeez Louise. That's what happens when I got my attention in one place. Okay. All right. Give it another 34 minutes. See what happens. And we'll take all of you. Well, we'll take 2 of you. Okay, then we're going to run down to Charis. A long way to go. But I only do it every so many few years. In-game years, so it's not... I can't... In fact, I do not even remember the last time I went to Charis. All right, Rote. You're going for Rote with only 745, which means you're going to get wiped out by the Southern Empire. You going to help? Nope. What are you doing? You're traveling to Varcheg. All right, so you're probably... Now you're traveling to Rotobos. Who knows what you're doing? Certainly Tell Worlds doesn't. .4. It says 3.4 total. But notice my speed was actually 2. All right, Mazadon. You are going to break that, I imagine. Hopefully. Yes, I don't want to upgrade. Well, yeah, I do. I'll upgrade them. I was going to say I want to throw the recruits in the garrison. However, by the way, it's very odd. There's not a lick of music playing at the moment. Every time that happens, it just seems eerie to me. All right, this is the party leader. So we're going to give you... The party leader is also the scout. So she'll never be the governor, but both of these apply to her. So I'm going to go with this one. She gets that 30% hideout detection bonus. Let me get close. Yeah, I can hear stuff that... My game audio is still working. I can hear the horses. There's the music. Death Store. Escaped from Death Store. That sounds like an enemy from some hero. Death Store. Isn't there a Green Lantern, evil Green Lanterns with the same name or close? Like a yellow Green Lantern? I don't remember. Man, I haven't read comics since 70s maybe. Probably the 70s. Comic books, actual comic books I'm talking about. Used to have over 3,000 of them. Let's look at the garrison. Yes, we got some high-tier troops here. We are stuffed with wildlings. All right, so we're going to put all of these, all of these, all of these, and all of these, and we're going to take the wildlings. .477 wildlings. And that gives me top tier of everything. I've only got 3 now. And that tops you off. And we don't really need to be topped off. So let's see what can I... All right, we can get these mercenaries out of here. What can I get out of here? Because, again, you don't need to be... We don't need you. Truth be told, I don't... What, you know what, though? Let me look at this. All right, let me bounce... God, I don't know. Honestly, I hate that word, and I don't know why I say it. Let me get that. I guess too much internet. Let me talk to you.
Peace.
Let's use this opportunity to really get rid of stuff I don't want, like you 2 guys. Mamluk, I don't want all 9 of you. I don't want you 4. That's okay. I don't like it, but it's okay. They're shock troops. Doesn't hurt to have a little shock troops, even though it doesn't. I do not consider them when I'm in my strategy, but they'll be all right. All right, let's give you. Let's top you off right now. And let's go ahead and drop these guys. Don't want them. Let's talk to you. We'll keep the Ferris. We'll get rid of these archers. I'll even keep the Crusade in there for now. Get rid of that horse archer. Normally, I would get rid of this Valandian cavalry and this Valandian light cav, but they do. Let me see if that's true. I believe they run faster. There's no way to know where you at. Their riding is only 60. I think they're much lighter, so I think they move on the battlefield faster. That's just what I think in my head. I don't know if it's true or not. I'm going to get rid of these Mamluks. All right, let's give you the wildlings. And let's talk to Samantha.
I'm yours to...
I'm glad to hear that, Samantha, but still, I don't know where in the world you got that accent from. Because neither me nor your mother have that accent. Caravan Master. How did I miss that previously? I guess this is fine. This is all fine. Yeah. All right, I'll just give you one. Then we'll see what Idris has. I'm just trying to reduce the garrison in Charis, so it doesn't cost so much money. So if I can pull high tier units out of there and replace these that I don't want, that's great. Mamluk, yeah, you're going to be a horse archer, as I already note. Just want to see how far along regular was. I wasn't sure if regular was a first tier or second tier. We'll get rid of all 7 of you. All right, that's fine. So you need 10. 5, 10. All right, let's dump all of the garbage. And then I will jump back in here and grab some more of my top tier wildlings. They're right here. Some 677. There we go. So we dropped about 40 troops out of here. Let me see if there's anybody else that I want to get out of there before I just... No. We'll leave everybody that's there. All right, let's look at our situation. Okay, we are healed, which means before we go into battle, I need to swap you back to Sheila. And now I can swap Patrick to Scout. You are here, Patrick. And get him some scouting skills. We head towards Rote, because I'm pretty sure they've been attacked. That seems to always be the case. Call the Ragged has died of old age. All right, so we just lost a troop. I'm just going to recruit you. I've got these 12 and these 4. That's 16 that we can use. They're decent troops, so I'll hold on to them. I mean, I've held them all this time. It'd be a shame not to use them. All right, so we lost Cole the Ragged, as I suspected. All these guys are coming up on age, just like Richard is. Richard should be 70 now? Yeah, he's 70. And Corinne is 69. Although, looking at this, I want Sheila up here. I want infantry. Reggie, I can move you down here. You are on a horse. If I can find the horse troops. There you are. Reggie, you go right there. So these are the 3 You are a family member, but you were born married into the family. You're a kid, and a kid. At least I think Ashley. Yeah, Ashley is a kid of Mitch. She's not married into. And then Reggie is the newest guy. So you are infantry, but you are wanderer. Ayla the Alone, you go to the back. Okay. Infantry. Leader. Marcus. I wonder, let's put Rogan all the way at the top for infantry, since he's the leader. That'll help me in my... All right, Melissa is married into the family. You're fine. You can stay right where you're at, actually. Because all of these are wanderers. Except for Luvina. Matt, Pete, Mike, Liza the Scout, Sherry, Tommy. Where'd Tommy go? Tommy? What happened there? Where did Tommy go? Way up here. I don't know how that happened. I really... really, these guys should be further down on the list. But since I always have an issue with my archers, having few archers, I'm going to move at least those two up. Because I don't want them to not ever be... I always want them to go with me. And then there was someone here. Kayla, Zanny. Yeah, that's fine. Everybody looks good now. All right, pressing on. What is this? Rote. I guess they got Rote instead of being attacked, which is unusual. Well, they want it to go to... I would prefer it go to... Let me look. What do you have? Because Imperial, you've got Epicrotia. You're poor. Yeah, you know what? What do you have? You're poor and you have Hertigia. It'd be easier for this guy to maintain it, even they're both poor, so there's no advantage in money of being able to stock with Garrison, but he doesn't have to deal with the -3 for being a different faction. All right, we're going to I'm glad we're going this way. We might be able to break Hertigia, although we're extremely slow because we've got a scout that doesn't have very good skills. Did I swap him over? Yes, I did. Declaring war on Azrai. Are you insane? I just left Azrai land. I don't want to go back. Gary's reached age of 11. He needs guidance. Gary, I notice I don't have any kind of association with him. No assignment. And he's already 11? Oh, Gary Infantry. Does that not say Gary Infantry? Oh, it does. Okay. All right, well, we're going to go with a good eye and a steady hand because that gives him control, and we want him to have throwing. And then we're going to give him polearm because that's really the only thing we can give him that may be useful to him. Ryza has escaped from Sargo. I suppose that could be Risa. Uh-oh, Rylan. He's the guy that busted the siege of Rote. Now he's busting the siege of Hertigia. Oh, Rote's being sieged again. Is he going to make it? Well, he wouldn't have attacked if he didn't think he could make it. He made it. All right, we're going to continue on to Rote. So finally, the AI, no, absolutely not. 58% say no. Yep, I'm glad. Mingus is just a warmonger, but we're going to say no. Let's see what we're paying them. I'm pretty sure it's an astronomical amount because I'll pay them whatever it takes for me not to go down there right now. Only 700. Oh, we're definitely going to keep that. I thought it was about 5,000 a day. Where did you... Rylan, you're going to Legata, and where are you going? Arpadas. Okay, so you're recruiting. Unless... No, I think you're just recruiting. Let's see what this looks like here. 1,100 still, and they won. I'll be a monkey's uncle. I just couldn't get here in time. I'm too slow. But you know what? We've got them pinned up right here. There's 1,200 of them in here. I'm not going to pass this opportunity up. Not going to do it. I've got them pinned up. They cannot get out. And instead of chasing or trying to react to what they're doing, we'll just lock them down right here. I'm tired of the Southern Empire just running rampant. In fact, I may even starve them bad boys down. Just to prove a point. Back is being attacked. Who's attacking back? Yeah, it's got to be because that's on an Azerai land and we're not at war with the Azerai. Can't tell by looking at that. It's got to be just a random mercenary. Because I would imagine there's no Southern Empire, Sturgeon, Western Empire, or Khuzaitis down and back. It's possible. It's possible. I guess it's possible. It could be Khuzaites. A Khuzait noble. Edith Mary's reach 11. All right, we want her to have a sharp mind. And tactics. I gotta sneeze. I don't know if I'm allergic to the microphone or what the deal is, but every time I start recording, just out of the blue, I have a sneeze. At least one or two, but no more. I don't understand that. Maybe it's psychosomatic. I don't know. Maybe just a thing 4 inches from my nose. Hertigia being attacked again. Where's Rylan? I don't see his... He might have disbanded. Yeah, obviously he did because he's not in view anywhere. Yep, there's a new one though. Eric, you're traveling to Gaimos. Well, I'm going to have to assume we have the largest portion of the Southern Empire army bottled up right here. So I'm going to hold them here as much as I can. I will try to starve out these guys. It's going to be about 4 days by the time we're done building anything. Possibly 3. Who got an upgrade here? Mitch and engineering. Unfortunately, I like the 10% damage dealt to shields by troops in your formation. I don't like the wall breaker, but I'm going to choose this anyway because I think I've made it pretty clear I do not like breaking down walls. It just means that's... No, I don't need your help. Okay, that means this is 2,000 man army coming here and just being useless when we got Hertigia being attacked right there. It's just across the bridge, yet they come here. For what reason, Tell Worlds? For what reason? I'm just going to set these guys up to win, and then I'm going to leave. Because there's no sense in being 3,500 troops right here in this siege. So either they'll win or they won't, but I'm moving on. Look, they just lost here to the Western Empire. The Western Empire, of all people to lose to. That is heinous. It probably is Hertigia, maybe. Let's take out their catapults, and then I'll let these guys do their thing. Oh, right now, we're good. That went faster than I thought. Right, out you go, out you go, out you go. Boom. Okay, so they've got no defensive siege engines. They've got the fire onagers to go, and they should win this. 2,000 to 1,000, and these guys have low morale, I guess, hopefully. So I'm going to leave, and these guys should do their thing. They got Hertigia. Now let me go see the size of the army that got Hertigia. I suspect it's only 300 to 400. Make sure we didn't lose anything there. No, this don't count because they're showing something against me. I certainly don't have 482. Why am I showing 482? Why am I showing 482? I don't know. 500. We won't be able to catch them, but they'll run back and get in the castle is what I believe. Oh, we are going to catch him. Are we going to catch him? But it's going to be night. I don't want to fight in night. No, I don't want to fight at night. Let's try again. I probably should have kept going, but I just... Yeah, there you go, 470. Apparently, I did lose one. So let me recruit one. Infantry. Now we won't be able to run these guys down. I shouldn't have backed off. Although we might be able to catch them right here. So this is what you want to do. You want to do this manually and lower the speed. Because you want to make sure they can't cut across. There we go. Surrender or die, yield or fight. This looks good. Let's attack. All right, so we've got that 1,200-man army bottled up. Oh, we need a leader here. I need to, as a party leader, I also need to give him a banner. All right, here we've got 51, 50, 54, 18, because Ashley's always been in my party. 48. All right, so 54, Utrecht, and he's got a banner, so you go there. And we'll just move a couple of that there. They shouldn't come toward... The Southern Empire is not known for marching into us like the Azrai are. But just in case, I'm going to set up on this side of the river. And we'll see what happens. Let me stop moving so I can see. Scouts report they are running to their right, our left. All right, so they're not going to come to us, I don't believe. Let me get up here so I can lay eyes on. That way I don't have to rely on my scouts. I can see it myself. All right, they have 13 horse archers. Yeah, they're going to run over there and hold. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait till these 13 horse archers crest the hill here. You guys come over here. Archers, turn and face them.
Keep eye on the enemy.
And fire at them.
Infantry, face enemy. Foot loose. Bows down.
Come on. I know that said bows down, but that was the infantry. I was making sure they're holding. Come on, Archie. Lead them into victory there. Take them all out. All right, pause. We got 7. Let's see if they come around again. Looks like the horse is coming now, so we want to get archers up there. Get around behind the infantry, just in case the horse gets frisky. Get our other horse over there. All right, that was a feint.
Horsemen!
Their horsemen turned around, but here come the horse archers again, all 4 of them. All right, we'll wait till they're clear. All right, take them out. Take them out, take them out, take them out. Oh, that was a noble. That just... Oh, no, it wasn't. I thought I saw a gold helmet. There's no helmet whatsoever. It's a clown, not a noble. They got her. All right, so now there is the noble, but it wasn't the one that went down. And there's another noble, a sturgeon noble. Okay, they've set up. Let's march in now. 3 horse archers are not going to be a problem for us. No sense in spending any more time than we have to, than we need to, I should say. You don't have to do anything but die and pay taxes. And then you don't really have to pay taxes, but you'll just go to prison and die, so it works out the same way. What are they doing? What are they doing? Trying to keep that tree directly in between me and their archers. No, 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 no. Okay, yeah, he turned around. All right. They're just moving back and forth as the AI is wont to do sometimes. I always believe it's the AI's way of making sure your archers can't just stand still and shoot at stationary. You know what? You're going to take you out. Oh, man. Only the AI can make a 90-degree turn like that at full speed. I just wish the player could do it. Did you see he was going directly at me and then boomed, turned 90 degrees? That drives me up a wall that the AI is able to do that. Just because the human player cannot. That's what bugs me about it. If we could both do it, it wouldn't be as atrocious. All right, you guys march all the way down to there, and Archer's right there. Look at you. You couching, buddy? Take you off your horse. All right, horse, go ahead and get involved. Horse. Go ahead and get involved. All right, let me get off my horse here. In just a moment. We want the wall up. Shoot and toss if you have them. Hello, Ashley. Recognize your armor. All right, let's see if we can decimate their infantry with our... You know what? Spread out. Spread out. That way everybody has room to toss a javelin. There's their reinforcements. That guy got hit from back here with a javelin and me, and he just went up in the air. Did you see that? In fact, let me pick up that javelin. Maybe it was an axe that hit him. I'm not sure. Axes you can pull out of bodies, by the way. I know I've mentioned that before, but not very often. Axes you can pull out of bodies. You can pull them out of shields. You can pull axes out of anything. It's just javelins. And I don't know that I ever told you why that is, but I'm going to do that now. Is because the javelin head is soft. It's meant to bend and stay impaled, and an axe head is very tough. It's not meant to bend at all. It's just pure hard iron, and that's realistic. That's realistic. All right, you guys come over here. Get my horses back. Oh, crap. I hit everybody. Nope, go there. Archer, stay where you are. Infantry, go there. Horses over there. Other horses over there. All right, let's wait. Stop shooting. We want them to get right up on us. All right. Oh, some of them are running. Are some of them running? No, they're still coming towards us, more or less. All right, archers, I need you guys to spread out is what I need. No, I didn't tell you to attack. Ah, screw it. Just attack. I hate the mechanics that allow that. When you just... Obviously, I clicked on the ground, and I had pulled them out into a line. And what happened? They said attack. That just drives me up a wall. All right, everybody attack. Horse, get on those archers. Let's see if we can get in amongst these archers and survive. It looks like I've got an arrow in the... a javelin in the ankle? No, the calf. The right calf. Of course I missed, but I can pick it up here in just a moment. They'll get him. Oh, maybe I'll get him. Aha! Vindication. That was the last guy. All right, so we lost absolutely none. And I got one in tactics. Where is Patrick? Patrick got 25 in polearm, 33 in horse, 1 in medicine, and 8 in one-handed. Way to go, Patrick. Not a single person went down as far as family members or companions. All right, it doesn't matter. Everybody's going to be a prisoner here. That was the best of all worlds. We defeated that army. We didn't lose anything. That was just the way they should all be. Although I know that's not realistic. If they were all like that, there would be no point to playing. It'd be too easy, in my opinion. Humans need challenge in order to develop properly. When we don't have any challenges, we have the world we're in today. All right, I should say here in this country. We got a lot of people in this country that's never been challenged and never had adversity and Well, anyway, I'm playing Bannerlord. We've got 20% battle morale to penny. You are just a horse troop. Enemies range. Nope, you're not ever going to be ranged. Wow. Is it going to be all mostly Patrick? All right, we won't knock off Row. I want you to knock them off them horses. Reggie, the only option is here. All right, Patrick, we're going to give you full speed charge damage and cav because you are cavalry. And then there's Richard. I'm still got to, you know, it looks so close, but it's 114,348 more skill points. So it doesn't, not really as close as it looks. And I guess, let me get my camera in the proper orientation. Let me look at, just to see if there's any Battanians. I'll take the nobles also.
Peace.
Morcon, you're good Imperial or Valandian.
I'm yours to.
You should have joined me. After all, I do own all your Valandian holdings. Former Valandian holdings. It's now Richardville. West side of the map is called Richardville.
I'm your.
It doesn't matter. All right, we'll take Wizen and Yakum. All right, let's talk to these people. Let's see what we got. You don't care about because you're a mercenary. Purios is Xeracles. We do not have a Xeracles. Timian is Deltesis. We do not have a Deltesis. And Sibin is Honoratus. We do not have Honoratus. You are... see, I had her before, and she didn't want to join because you guys... She's rich, and you got holdings. We don't have her now, but I saw point that up. Okay, Mr. Valandian. Petros, you are never going to join us because the Petros are the leaders of the Southern Empire. So we're not even going to... Nothing we can do with you. Julius is Fories. We do not have Fories. Wizen is Fories. And Yakum. Good Kuzate, I guess. A girl. I didn't realize it was a girl. Xeracles. All right, so nothing we can do with any of these guys. So what are we going to do here? Let's look. Can I get my fingers on the right buttons? My keyboard. Okay. I guess we're going to go to... Yeah, we're going to have to go to Legata because we've lost all these. Let's go to Legata. Epicrotia. Chandabar... Are you... Yeah, you're going to lose that battle, I believe. You're already down to 200. Who's that against? The Sturgeons. No, Western Empire? I didn't expect that. You're going to lose the Western Empire. Come on, win this, buddy. Win this. We need a win against... There you go. Whew. Western Empire doesn't need to be surging back. All right, they 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 troops. 4, really. It was only 4 companions. Let's go to the keep, go to the dungeon, and put these guys in. All right, and I don't have any that want to join me that are not Battanian. Oh, yeah, I got these guys. I don't know if we need them, though. Let's look. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so I can take 4 of these Azurai. 1, 2, 3, 4. You are a dirty boar. Okay. Had to catch myself there. I don't know, but I've been told. Well, I better not do that either. Okay. I know a girl from New York City. She is ugly, but her sister pretty. These are just songs we used to cadence, for marching cadence. Just about 99.999% of them you can't say in mixed company. Okay. everything looks good here. I still want to get rid of these people. Make sure we kept their Azurai. We did. Another 7,500. Legata is surprisingly got 56,000. I wouldn't have thought they was going to have that much because Legata is typically very poor because they get just beat up on all the time. I want to make sure that Patrick... All right, Reggie's at 75. Ashley's at 68. Man, I should have given her a 75 while I was in the stash. Patrick's 75. Ayla's okay. I don't care about Ayla's a follower, not a... All right. Let's see what else we got here. This is all garbage. Let's see if they can take it all. Yes. And this is all garbage. Yep, not very much of it either. All right, let's look and see what we got here. Do we have any smithy work? She needs... need to wait. All right, you're going for rotate with 1,400. You should be fine. I think that's still the battle that we were in, that we set up, so they should be fine because that 1,200 should still be in there. I can't see from here, though. Let's look at... Patrick way down here. He's not... You know, it's fine. We heard the rooster. We'll start from here. All right. Then we'll go back to row. I could have spelled it R-O, like Ro Laren from Star Trek. That's all right. All right, this we don't really need, but I'll sell it. We'll get the moolah. All right, let's take a look at our situation. Who got an upgrade here? Patrick. We want him to be charcoal maker. Everybody's a charcoal maker. We never are short on iron. Just the way they design the game, you're never going to be short on iron. Because every time you smith or smelt, you wind up getting more iron. Okay, who is... I think Sheila is the medic. No! So we fought that battle with Patrick as the surgeon. That's fine. I got to remember to take him off when we get over here. Cranarog. You are still 1,200. I'm going to see if I can head to Cranarog, because Chandabar don't look like he's doing anything. He's going to Hertagia to attack it, apparently. Her, what are you doing, buddy? You're just gathering. Why are you down here gathering, though? What's going on? Where could you possibly be of use down there in Azurai lands right now, on the western side of Azurai lands? I might understand if you're over here somewhere, but my goodness, buddy, what are you doing? All right, there's the Azurai. Yep, I knew it. Did he know something I didn't know? You know what? Actually, there's an army forming down there. Where are they forming at, though? Montos. I gotta admit, I'm having a... Where the heck is Montos? I think it's... I think Montos is Western Imperial. Yeah, it's bound to... I knew it was Western Imperial, but I just couldn't... There it is. Man, I couldn't place it for some reason. All right, you're going to Montos, but now that we're at war with these guys, will you stay down there? I'm going to press on the Cranarog and see what happens. We got to stop. I haven't engaged the sturgeons in quite a long time. Maybe we can knock their penises in the dirt, and then I can move south if need be. By the way, let's look and see. I know Southern Empire had offered a ceasefire earlier, but right now we're kicking their butt. The Khuzait doing their own thing. Nobody's got prisoners. We've got 14 and they've got 6. We've got 23 of theirs. And they have 0. Mine, are we actually kicking the sturgeon's butt also? Can I get up here in time? Yes, they haven't even started the combat yet, so we are going to make it. All right, there's Saluk. Now they've started the combat. We're going to go straight in. See if I got any upgrade. Nope. All right, sturgeons. I respect you, but we're gonna beat you into the dirt right here.
On my command!
I can't see what they're doing. I don't like being on the backside of a hill when you start the battle. Because, see, they're so close that they're going to get to the top of the hill before we do.
Infantry! Move out!
The AI always runs faster than you, for whatever reason.
Move out! So move! Horse! Move! Riders! Get moving!
Alright, let me get off the horse. Come on, guys. Looks like they slowed down or they're holding. No, I guess just because they're running uphill in the snow, they're a little slower, which is great.
Hold!
What we want.
What man? Hear me!
All right, no, toss them. Go ahead, archers, go ahead and shoot. I know they have. Can you come up a little further? I want everybody to be able to shoot. Come on. All right, let's go into a wall. We're going to use their tactics. All right, horses, are you back? All right, horses, go after their archers. There's only 14 of them. In fact, infantry. Let's see if we can get you in a square so that you have shields all around. And let the archers do their thing while they're trying to break through your shields. And also, even on the sides, we've got javelin tossers facing the correct direction. All right, there's that level I needed. Or need. You always need levels. There's that level that I mentioned that shouldn't be too long. There's their reinforcements. 212. So we're going to continue to stand where we are. I'm going to pull the horse out, though. Horse. Can I get you over there? And horse over there. Are they reforming? I think they're just reforming. I don't think they're running. They're getting ready for that second wave. All right, I'm losing horses. We don't want that. Infantry, move down. Infantry, move down a little bit. Stay in this. Are they running? Yep, everybody, charge. They broke too quickly. And if I can see a horse, I'll get on it. If I can catch a horse, I'll get on it. I can see a lot of horses. That one, maybe. Maybe that rock will stop him, and I can... Oh, he stopped on his own. Very good. Oh, no! Why'd you shoot him with an arrow? Hey, buddy. Why don't you come over here so I can javelin you in the face? There's more reinforcement. See, there's a lot of tossers right here. I gotta be very, very careful. Give me that horse. Let me put this on my back as I chase this horse. Let me get around in front of these guys. Oh, arrow to the back just as I moved the shield. So it hit me solid. Look at that. Remember, when they're no longer a formidable fighting force, I am going to use the horse to chase them down. And that's the situation we're in right now. Look at all the axes and javelins. Oh my goodness. I'm just going to look at this for a moment because I like. Let me get way out there in front of these guys. I didn't realize they stretch way over there. Oh, that didn't like that stutter. Sorry. Go. But see, I'm so slow on this. My horse skills absolutely suck. Thank you for blocking my my swing there, you golden-haired tosser. That's it. What do we got over here? Something over here. Get out of my way. It doesn't matter. My horse is not fast enough to catch him anyway. There he is. He's down. There's apparently another one. Ah, they got him. I can hear her, but I don't see her. She's right here somewhere. That might be... There she is, right there. Get around there. Come on, get around there. You know, you can hear her. All right, I lost 3, which were 2 horse and 1 wildling, which is surprising. Patrick, what did you do, buddy? You got 4, 13 in one-handed, 2 in medicine, 19 in horse, and 17 in polearm. Very good. It doesn't matter. You're all going to be prisoners, especially you dirty Jawal. All right, I lost 3 troops, but we're near Battania, so I can get them back fairly easily. And I forgot to swap out. That was still Patrick. What a clown I am. Okay, what do I want to do here? I think I just want to give myself some more archery potential. I don't really use the bow very often. I don't use the polearm at all. So we're going to go with archer. Today is Friday the 13th, as I'm recording this. It probably won't go out to the 15th, but today is Friday the 13th. If you're superstitious, you may not like that date. I'm not superstitious in the slightest. Doesn't bother me whatsoever. Let's jump into Ciordas. And let me grab a few troops for myself. I don't know if they need to recruit. Let's look. Samantha took 1. All right, 54, 53, 53, 55. So everybody's good, with the exception of me. So I'll take that guy, and that guy. Now I'm good. And we'll go into Cianana's negative food. What about Epicrotia? We recently got that, I think, so I don't want them to stuff it. We're going to Marnath. Yeah, don't want to risk them stuffing the useless garrison, which the AI does, as you know. I've shown many times. Patrick got 50 in medicine. And we want him to walk it off. I don't think we're that wounded. Yeah, we'll leave him there for a bit until we're healed. And then if I remember, I will change him back. By the way, I was looking at the volume, my mic volume, and since I got back from vacation, my recording has been with me setting up properly right in front of the mic. Ayla the Alone died, so I need another troop. Sorry, Ayla, but that's the first thing I think of is I need another troop. And that's why it's been so loud. I did decrease the volume of my input, so hopefully that helps a little bit. But then again, as you know, in the past, I've always leaned back and propped my feet up when I was playing, but since I've come back, I've felt a little more energized, so since my vacation, so I've been setting up properly and speaking directly into the microphone for the most part. And let's go ahead and do this. And let's look at trade. By the way, nope, you don't have anything. Got to be a Imperial town if I want to get that good armor. All right, this is 30. I want to lock that in because 30 and above is always good to keep. Everything else appears to be garbage. And speaking of garbage, not that you're garbage, Patrick, but do you have anything? Yeah, you do. I did deck you out with some decent stuff. Probably should get you. That's fine. The sword is fine for civilian work. And I'll just manually do this. There we go. And let's look at the smithy. All right, looks like Roe can do some work, and Patrick can do some work. No, he's shot, so we'll go to Roe and let her do some work, and then we'll wait one day. Probably should have picked up some wood while I'm here in Battania, because I do have a feeling we're going to head south here momentarily, and wood's hard to come by down there. All right, that's all we need. Let's have her finish out by making charcoal. All right, that's it. We'll sell the rest of this. And then I can see Maranath is grain, metal, and hides. No, that's Previn. Stop clicking the wrong button. Clay, grain, and iron. Clay, grain, and iron. We got a little bit of clay. We got a little bit of iron. You know what? We don't have a lot of... You know what? Yeah, we do. I'm going to throw it all. I'll just throw it everything. All the iron in there. We got room for it. Even the crude iron. Yeah, we'll throw it in there. Why not? And while I'm here, I will buy some... All your beer... I don't know where I'm setting that for beer. 200. Yeah, we'll buy all your beer. 38. And then we're going to head up to Dunlanny since we're here. Might as well take advantage of the situation. Hubyar's going to be lost, I imagine. Because this guy, now he's turning around. No, he says he's going to rotate. Why didn't you take... Nobody's going to go into the south. So I'm going to have to go back to the south. Unfortunately... I just get so tired of being down there. All right, you know what I will do? Let's go remind myself here. So this is wood, raw silk, and clay. Now stop doing that, Joe. Hides, wood, and raw silk. Hides, wood, and raw silk. Well, we're not going to put wood in there. So we'll put the raw silk and the hides. And that's way too many hides. You always have way too many hides. The game cannot process the amount of hides you get from combat. There we go. And I will buy your booze also while we're up here. If you have any. You've got 19. And I'll buy your wood. Since we're at Dunlanny's, I'm going to hit both Glenlithrig and Torlied and buy their wood. $78 at 34. Very expensive wood. 19, 37 at 19, much better. But it wasn't very much wood. Now, there's two. I could come over here to these two villages and then this one village, and then there's one over here. But I think I'm going to instead look at this. 10,000. I don't give a crap. I'm going to spend 3,160 influence because I don't want to go down to the south. And I know that all of my people are going to hate me. I don't give a flying frog. All right, let's head in this direction. And then we'll reassess once we get closer. Just generally head east. Okay, Legata Hertigia Castle. So you're going to dogpile Hertigia for no reason with 2,500 troops. For no reason whatsoever. Where are the sturgeons going to attack next? Let's look at this. 6%, 0, 0. I don't know what. Are they at war with someone else, the Khuzaits? Because I have no idea what they're doing. Nope, just us. I would have sworn at one time, you know, I had to click on his face. I would have sworn at one time clicking on this would reset you to the person, but it doesn't anymore. If it did, it just resets the orientation of the camera. All right, sturgeons. Wait. Ah, there you go. That could be Western Empire. Either way, we're heading there. All right, they got Hertigia. We need to go take Rote, Jalmaris, and Zianica back, and Amatetes. Owner of Hertagia is who? Braden. You can be, even though it'd be better to have one of these guys, we'll give it to Braden. There's too many people wanting Braden to have it. Well, you know, I could override him, of course, but Meladir has reached age 2, and I have no idea what I want Meladir to be. I have no designation for him or Rugen. First, we're going to change your name to Michael. Yeah, we'll spell it like that. No, that looks French, maybe. We'll spell it like, that looks like Michelle. We're going to call you Marty. All right. And Rugen, I think that is, I don't think I would have given that name. I think that's your in-game name. So let's call you Reginald Infantry, because I don't know anything else to give you at the moment. Which means we'll go back and change Marty. Hang on. Medic. I think I'm going to make Marty a scout, because I think I don't have... Yeah, Liza's the only scout. She's 27. And she's the only scout we have. We don't have any upcoming scouts. So you're going to be Marty the scout. Marty scout. By the way, how old is Edith? Edith is 11. It's a long time to go. Seems like I've been wanting to get her married off for about 2,374 years. She's still got 6 more years to go. Can this hold out? They haven't started the combat yet, so they might. It's only level 2 walls. And I suspect it's Western Empire, but I'm not positive. It's Southern Empire. That surprises me. I would have thought it was either Western Empire or Sturgia. All right, 700. Oh, my goodness. Come on, let's get over here. Let's get them all together. Get them all together. Yes, join it. Come on, join it. No, he's going. Oh, yes. All right, so I'm going to take out 1,800. I don't care that they outnumber us. As soon as it's, well, I don't want these guys to jump in yet. As soon as it's daylight. All right, now we're going to go in. I don't care that we're outnumbered. I got them all in one location. And I've got 150, 200 extra troops right here. So it's 1889 versus 1792. But this is a huge Southern Empire army. We'll wipe them out, hopefully.
I'm taking command!
You heard me. I'm taking command. No ifs, ands, or buts. There was no question in that statement.
Warriors!
Let's move.
Move! Warriors!
Archers right here. Infantry right here. Now they're going to set up, and part of their force is going to be across the river. That's typically what the AI does, at least. But if I learned anything on the last episode, is I got to stop assuming what the AI is going to do. Because that nearly got us defeated in the last one. I'm going to have to get both horse over here.
Move out!
Because there is no room to maneuver on the left. So we'll get them over to the right. I'll go ahead and get off my horse. Let them get... We'll go ahead and let the archers warm up. Looks like they're coming into us. So we're going to head and let the guys toss also. All right, horses, we'll go ahead and get you involved. There's 116 horses over there. So we'll get both horses on them. And we'll take out what we can. Let me get over here to the right. Mamluk, you're in the rear because you don't have a shield. So you don't get to fight at the front of the line. There's a mercenary. You can see that uniform just stands out. See that axeman right there? I can't hit him, though, apparently. There we go. Maceman. I said axe, and I meant mace, of course, obviously. All right, you guys. Hold on. I hate when I've got my... I can't defend myself when I've got my order screen open. I'm going to put them into a square, see if that works. Matt, So that's 2 upgrades for the new infantry troops so far, because someone got another one just a moment ago. Archers, keep doing your thing. Another mercenary maceman there. And a doggone... crossbowman. I just couldn't get anything out other than... I didn't know that it was Valandian, and Valandian was all I could get out, but I was trying not to say Valandian crossbowman. Because it may not have been, it was just a crossbowman. Alright, let me get... Alright, now, line up. I didn't say run. Come back here. No, don't run. Just line up. Nobody said to run. All right, get my horses back. Horses. Horses. Oh, they got him. I had to pull that at the last moment. All right, get my horses back. Horses. Come on, come on, come on. Over there. Over there. You got any javelins for me? Nope. Maybe you were out. Archers, step forward a tiny bit. That was infantry. Archers, step forward a tiny bit. Alright, now we'll get the horse involved again. They got 146 archers, and I've only got 70 horse. We're going to send them right in. All right, we're going to the wall. What you doing way over there, buddy? Wanted to get that Kuze. Oh, good hit on that guy. Archers. Got to keep them from turning the sides. That gets real dangerous when they're able to get around behind the guys. Now, the archers, in theory, should take them straight out, but they don't always do that. Looks like their tossers are out of javelins. And we still got another wave. Give me the horse back. Come back, horse. Come back, horse. Oh, gosh dang. There's always one of my own horses that run in front of me from off screen. Just run directly in front of me. I want to keep these guys in a wall. We've got to slow those horses down as they run into them. All right, horses, stay over there. We almost lost all of our horses. All right, move out of the way, horse. Come on, archers. Keep doing your thing. Are they running? Yeah, they're running. Okay, everybody charge. Give me that horse right there. Oh, it's so slow. My low skills. Low tier horse in the snow. So slow. All right, they've still got a sizable force. They've got three 500 troops still left on the battlefield, so we got to be careful I don't get too far ahead and then they stop and make a stand. You know what? Let me get these Khuzaits, if I can. Remember, they are running. They are retreating, so that's why I'm on the horse. Can't run them down otherwise. Oh, I want that Khuzait. All right. Yep. They still got 500 on this side and another 6 on the other side. We got two formations of horse. Each one is 3, which is, of course, 6 last time I checked. Good block. I'll give you that. It was a good block. But block a thrust right to your nose. You did. Leave it to a crossbowman to block.
Put them down! War at them!
Oh, you're gonna make a stand now at the last moment, huh? Don't pull that bow out. Nope, nope, nope. Put that bow away.
Hear me! Engage!
All right. Another Southern Empire army down. Decimated. Is that it? That's it. All right, I lost 22 because I forgot to switch out Richard, or Patrick. 18 infantry, 4 horse. I don't know why I do that. I don't know why I do that. I don't know why I can't remember. Everybody's going to be a prisoner.
Stop. Enough.
I give up.
Stop.
I got 14 myself. I wonder how many anybody. That's a lot of prisoners. Let's do these upgrades. And I may as well leave Patrick there. I'll take you and all of you. Pretty sure we're all going to be way overextended on prisoners. That closed goggled helmet looked interesting. I'm going to have to look at that. It didn't have any verbiage to make me think that it was special, but I do like those sturgeon shields. Sturgeon helmets, you know, they're the best in the game. Utrecht, while in shield wall formation, captain damage. Yeah, this is what we want. And here we want prestige. Well, you're the medic. Never mind. Armored penetration with hand-to-hand attacks against shields with one-handed weapons. Yeah, I'm going to go with this against shields, prestige. It doesn't matter if she's not going to be a party leader, so that has no bearing on it. All right, Sherry, you are maxed in everything we want you to be maxed in, so I guess I'll just give you, on the off chance that you get into a tournament again, we'll just give you two-handed. Athletics, and again, the AI doesn't kick, so you're always going to get strong arms. And then I will give you... I guess we're looking forward to tournaments. And maybe just give you another bow? Okay. Reggie, you are a party leader, so we want thrust. Actually, none of my people are using swingable pole arms. All right, here we want swift strike every time. And here we want nomadic traditions for party speed increase. And that's everybody. Now, let's see what we got. We did save Epicrotia. But we had to pay the Valandians, the Azrai, a huge amount of money in order for me to stay up here. People don't like me right now. That's par for the course. All right, so I had 14. You don't have anybody. Did I get every one of them? Surely that somebody here has some prisoners. Nobles. There's Geron, Tynops.
I'm yours to
Come on, girl. Have something. Don't let me down here. You let me down. You don't have any Battanians. All right, so be it. Idris, what do you got?
I
don't know why I did that. Don't need to do that. Vasilops. That is absolutely... You look just like a sturgeon, but that's an imperial name. I want to see who your parents are. Because that's an anomaly, and I don't like anomalies. Because I know that's an imperial name. All right, we're going to give you, as always, we're going to stuff you to the max, and then take all of them back. And then we're going to look at Vasilops. Because I'm curious. And once my curiosity is aroused, I have to look and see what's going on here. All right, so your father was an imperial. Your mother was a sturgeon. There you go. Okay. So she married into the Southern Empire, and that's why you look like you do. All right, fair enough. I had to know. All right, let's talk to these guys. Mercenary. Narmi. Let's see what you are. Liam Parnitis. Timian. Do I have Timian? I got a lot of you here. Wait, can I sort this by name? Yeah, that's better. We'll start with A. And D, Delta. Yep, there you are right there. So let's talk to you. What do you got? Oh, you're rich and you got a town and a castle. We'll give it a chance. Chances are none of them are going to want to join us. 50. You're happy. Okay. You're even wearing a crown. I figured you didn't want to join us. All right, let's go back here. Sort by name again. And I don't think I have you. No. Does this sort it by name, but the wrong way? Sort that way by name. All right, Arian. Arian, honor race. Do I have H? There you are right there. Boy, you're getting to be pretty old also. How old are you? 69? And you guys have... Oh, man, you just own everything. And you're very rich. You got a large... I would love to have clans this large in my kingdom.
I know your tricks.
Yes, you do.
And you know mine.
You're
So
69.
fight
We already
or
looked at that.
parley. Let's just get...
You're going to be... You don't want to join us. We already know that. But I have to try. In good faith, I have to try. I am. You are Azarai. And you own Vostrom. And you're rich. But you're a small clan. There's only 3 of you. There's you, Unagen, and Joran. How old are you? You are 68. Let's talk to you. He don't want to join us, but I'm going to try. 72. You're happy? Okay. Yeah, Southern Empire is a very rich and powerful kingdom. So the chances of any of these people wanting to join us are slim to none, but I'm going to try nonetheless. Timian. Do I have Timian? I do not. I do, right there. Hey, buddy. 100% relation. Of course, though, they're rich and own 2 towns. He's happy, yep. Nope. Yep. All right, that was this guy we've already dealt with. You didn't want to join. You're too rich and powerful. Yeah. Back to custom. You are... All right, we dealt with... All right, you. I am. He don't want to join. Narmies, you're a sturgeon, dressed like a sturgeon. Or Azarai. Poros and Lycara and Timian. We've already talked to Timian. Who are your parents? Zeno is an Imperial. And mother's at Azarai. But she looked like she was... Yeah, she was a noble of the Sturgeons. Okay. Osvin, you're definitely Sturgeon. And you are the leader. And you guys are poor and you only own... Wait a minute now. This... I would be happy to welcome... What is my standing with you? 38. I'd be happy to welcome the Sturgeon clan into our ranks. Let's see.
My heart is glad to see you.
Ah, it was worth a try. All right, Osvin. Porev, another Sturgeon. You are with Bovadir. Do we have Bovadir? No, I would have got him already. Ryza, obviously Empire. You're Pethros. We can't even talk. No sense. Timian, we've already dealt with you. Timur, another Sturgeon. Cavill, we don't have Cavill. Theuda, Valandian. Fories, we do not have Fories. And Taimata, another Sturgeon. Again, that Megathea, we don't have her. Tynops, we've already dealt with. Ubesis is Azurite. And okay. And you are Sturgeon. Again, Megathea. And Yasna is Sturgeon. Deltesius, which we tried earlier, and he didn't want anything to do with us. He's the guy with the crown. Yep. All right. So these are all going to go into the... actually, they'll be full after that battle. So I'm going to go ahead and give them all to you. Why don't you go over? You take all of them. They can stuff them. I cannot. We got to go to Cranarog, though. Beat up on the Sturgeons a little more. So 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 troops. Not too bad. We can work with that because I do have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11. So we've got... Oh, there they are. 8, 9, 10, 11, and we're back up to speed. Go ahead and pass these out now. There we go. Now I just need to get some troops. Let's look at... let's put these guys up here. Because I swapped this, and that's why these are out of sequence. I've still got another... Hey, why do I still have another one? Is there... All right, well, let's trade. Let's get that over with. Cows, hogs, and sheep. $26 grand is not a lot to work with, especially after that battle. There's that one I was looking at. It's 54. So that's just one you can buy on the market. Let's see who doesn't have 54. Ashley. No, I want it to be infantry. Ashley, why are you so... infantry and family. Actual blood relative. Marcus, you can have 54. And that leaves us with 51. I don't know if anyone's going to be less than 51. Or 51 or less. You are not... Oh. I always forget how short Ulian is. It always catches me by surprise when I click on her and it goes from here to here. 60 for Richard. All right, so that's... Nobody has less than 51 that is a... actual family member. And point of fact, nobody has less than 51, period. Okay, so that, I'm going to hold on to that because we got some other people coming up. And we're going to, this right here is 12 all by itself. This is 8. So we got 64 and 445. We'll take this. All right. Since we're going to have to battle again right quickly, I'm going to move this to Sheila. We need to recover. We're going to wait just a moment. They've just started Cranarog. And we were beat the heck up. I'm going to leave because I need to stop and get some recruits along the way. We're going to try to stop Uthelum and Seordis. And we've got Milidor's reached 82. Did I not designate him anything? All right, I renamed Melitor. Melitor is one of these, probably Marty. So let's go ahead. He's now Marty the Scout. Yeah, Marty the Scout. So we're going to go with, well, we're going to go Vigor. Because he's going to be an endurance. Because right now there's nothing that raises the scouting. But he will be infantry. They're going to start the battle. Yep, they've already started it. All right, I can't afford to go. You know what? I'm going to do it anyway. I need you, and you. And we'll go to Seordis. We'll probably lose this because I feel the need to stop and get some troops, but so be it. All right, we got rotate back, and then I need you, all of you. And since there's no one else, I'm going to go ahead and take all of you with the exception of you. Just because I want to be full for this battle, because we still got a whole lot of wounded troops. Because we were really hurting after that. So let's go ahead and engage here. No upgrades. We will assault the siege camp. We outnumber them 2-1. Again, I don't like being just behind a hill. Starting the battle just behind the hill. It seems asinine to do that. Why they would set you up like that, I don't know.
Soldiers!
All right, come on. We want you there. And infantry here. We want you to hold. I want horse over there. And horse over there. And let me get off my horse. All right, toss them if you got them. Go ahead and shield wall up. Archers, do your thing. Or did y'all come over that rise? Come on a little lower. I want everybody to be over the lip there. All right, I'll get that tosser if I can. We definitely want them to go away. One standing off to the side tossing javelins. Well, I got his shield. That's something. Okay. Now, horse, get on their archers. Look at them just standing there. They're not trying to turn the corner this time. I think that is a fallacy on their part. A mistake. Allowing me to get around behind them. So that big blue shield doesn't mean anything. How did you get out in front of everybody there? It's supposed to be a shield wall. I realize that they're coming after me and I'm trying to get around. That shield can't last much longer. I'm hitting it with everything I have right on the tip of the sword, which is where you get the most damage. All right, archers. I gotta watch that guy to my left there. Dang, I can't hit him with nothing but... You know what? Oh, I kicked over his head. There goes the shield. I couldn't hit him with nothing but the handle. He's just too close. No power when you're just hitting with the handle. Very little damage. Alright, I don't want to get caught by that incoming group behind me. Out here in the middle of all this. Alright, spread out. Ooh, there's another 280. Keep doing your thing, archers. Horse, I want you to come back. Horse, over there. And horse. Ah, there's no way I can... See, I'm so slow, I can't even get up high enough to tell my horses to come back. Alright, they're all running. Alright, everybody charge. They're running. Oh, I didn't want that. I did not want that. I absolutely did not want that. That's fine. I absolutely did want that. I thought that was a spear. It was so long. Base the others, but it's one of the javelins that I created. That's why it's so long. I had thought I picked up a spear. Doesn't matter. I can't get even with... Oh, this horse is going to run away. Slow down, horse. Slow down. All right, even with this slow horse, I won't get there in time before it's over with. Patrick, go. Get those points, buddy.
So engage the enemy!
All right, they're rotating left. 160 over here. Oh, I might be able to catch that group. They're still walking towards us. Which surprises me. Archers, come over here.
Infantry!
What are you doing? Infantry? Go after them. Okay, everybody charge. Oh, I wasted that javelin. Just seems so appropriate to hit a javelin thrower with a javelin when I can do it. Gotta be careful not to hit my own horse, as I tend to do, because they just run into the visual frame there. I think that's going to be it. Oh, way over yonder. Ah, I had to pull that because, again, horse coming in from the left would have hit him. Oh, again, they just turn. The AI can turn so much. Just in... Ah! Forget it. All right, so with Sheila, we only lost 3. I lost a wildling and a horseman. Where's Patrick? You got 5 in one-handed, 22 in horse, 18 in polearm with 7 kills. Very good. And you're all going to be prisoners.
I yield.
Only 6 this time. Legendary war sword. Not going to be any better than what I have, of course. Can we catch you?
Stop there.
Yes!
Who are you? It is better we know each other's names, even if we fight.
My name is Richard. Your name is Moore. I already know your name. Now, the question is, yes, they are. I was going to say, will these other guys be pulled in? And thank goodness they were. So let's go ahead and do this before we fight this battle. Is this all going to be Patrick? No, Liza got 2 of these. 2 upgrades here. All right, I'm going to make her 7. And we'll give her just one of these, just for S&Gs. Doesn't really matter. All right, as far as perk upgrades, Reggie, we want you to go to Shield Bearer. Scratch that. You're a party leader. I need to back out of this whole thing. We want you to go there. which means I got to go back to Liza also, which is fine. You're a party leader. We want you on horse, and we want you mounted or sweeping wind for speed. Now let's go back to Liza. Where are you, girl? There you are. All right, and I wanted to give you this, and I don't remember what I gave you, but I'm gonna give you this. Yeah, I'll give you that. All right, and that should do it. Let's fight this battle. And they may, you know what, I'm going to back up. I'm going to back up and see if we can get them, lure them out here onto this. Because this is a terrible battlefield from my standpoint. Let's just see if we'll stay here for now. See if they come into us.
Hold off.
They are moving further away. All right, we're going to have to march into it. All right.
Everyone, get moving.
I was hoping they would march into us. This poor horse. He's got to be freezing. He's so slow. All right, they're still running, so just keep coming. Let's go ahead and have the horse get involved while the infantry are running in. All right, they're going to stop here, which is fine by me. They've got, what, 5 archers?
Move! Bows! Get moving!
I'm going to go ahead and get off my horse. We'll leave him over here. And then quickly move away so they don't shoot him. Man, of course I missed. Wouldn't be me if I hit him. Oh, I didn't realize my horse was right there. Keep coming, guys. Keep coming, infantry. There's still a... There they are. You guys are going entirely too slow to be charging into them, though. Go around back. Go around back. That's not a charge as much as it is a saunter.
Pick your target. Knock arrows.
What kind of a formation are you guys getting in?
Shoulder to shoulder.
I want you in a line formation. I want that camel out of here also. There we go. I'd like to get that noble right there. I don't have the wherewithal, though. The archer's got him, it looks like. All right, everybody charge. Nothing but horses left. All right, we lost none, which is what I expected for that little battle. But more importantly, we got those 4 little parties off the map. The individual nobles. All right, let's make sure that we didn't get anything here in that second battle. Even though nothing's showing, that doesn't necessarily mean anything. It only shows when they have a perk. If they leveled up and they don't have a perk, it may not show, which is asinine. Again, I've been complaining about that for 5 or 6 years. All right, we're just going to... Well, we're so close to Battania. I'm going to look and see. They might have a Battanian troop. I think I've spoken to all of you, with the exception of you two. So you need 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, you can have some more also. We'll give you these and these. And 5 of those. Samantha, what do you got?
I'm yours to command.
No Battanians and no nobles. But you can have 11. So 5, 10, 11. And Idris, are you going to be able to hold everybody? One way or another, you're going to hold everybody. All right. No Battanians, a couple of nobles. All right, that means we will actually give you those 2 since I don't want them. And I've never fixed this from when I hit the sort by name. I'll hold on you just because I can put you in the garrison or in the garrison here. All right, that's the way we want it. Right there. And I can give you 26. That's not going to be enough. I'll give you everybody, then I'll take back or give you a little more because I'm still 68 over. So we'll give you these 56 and 23. That's close enough. Let me talk to these guys before we even go into the dungeon. Kalissa. Valashin. Do we have a Valashin? We do not. All right. Forget you. Cavill. Cavill is a name I'm familiar with. You are the leader. But that being said, you guys own Val. You're very rich, but you only own 1 castle. Let's see.
My friend.
Grand Prince. Wait a minute. Oh, you're Ormy. Never mind. He's the leader of the faction. I didn't realize that. I guess that's why the name Cavill was familiar to me. All right, Thavin. You're a Battanian, buddy. I don't know how. Your mother was Empire. You didn't have a father? Oh, wait a minute. Robrick. That is your spouse. Yeah, you don't have father and mother listed here. Why are you Battanian with Sturgeon Markins? I don't understand. Okay, here we go. Well, I must have clicked on something really odd. His father was Valandian, and his mother was Battanian. There we go. All right. At any rate, Robrick, you own your own clan. They were Thard, but you own Varnavopel and you're poor. Wait a minute now. Let's have a chat with you, buddy. Do you want... Oh, my God. You're such a princess. Okay. I've lost all decorum here. I don't even know what I was going to do. There's something I'd like to discuss. Never mind. I don't even have the option. All right. You know what? That was Thavin. Ulaslav. Chorig. We don't have Chorig. Acre. Acre, you're the leader. You're rich, and you own nothing, though. Let's give it a try. My standing with you is only 5. What exactly are you saying? Okay, I need to look. Daring, calculating, but he is cruel. That's That's my 2 hours, but I realized at the end of the last video, whichever video I uploaded I said 2-minute warning, but obviously I meant the 2 hours are up. All right, you know me as a man of honor. Of course you do. Oh, critical success, so I am honorable. And he knows it to be true. All right, now, you know very well in politics, oaths are easily made and just as easily broken. So I'm going to choose this since it's the only thing I can. And critical, so I got a critical pass and a critical fail. So that's over with. There's never going to pass. All right. Now let's see what else we got here. I will finish this out because if they join us, I do want that to be on video. Orma, you're the leadership clan, right? Orma, Sturgia is Orma. Yep. Coaster, Magan. We don't have a Magan. Ryman. We have Acre, and I've already spoken to you, and you wasn't interested. Zooter. Velician. That sounds Russian to me. And then Moore, who looks like a Kuzate. And you're poor, but we don't have Osvan. All right, so then I'm going to give them back to you. And you can stuff them in the garrison because I'm not going to be able to. And I want to get these guys situated again. And there we have it. Pull you all the way down to here. All right, you are over by a lot, but that's fine. Let's pull back the high tiers here. At least to get me to 329. Or 239. Oh, I didn't mean to get you, did I? I did. I didn't mean to. 171, 206, 275, and we will just back you out. $239. There we go. Now, I must leave. Can you jump in there? Stuff all that castle and troops, of course. All right. Well, I'm going to head to... I'm going to go to Marnath because I don't want to take the chance that they stuff Varcheg or Epicratia or Sianon. So I'm going to go to Marnath. We're going to recover, do a little more recruiting, and we'll head back out in the next one. Adios.